Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Edoggz Reviews. Today I will be taking a look at the Transformers Legacy United Deluxe Class Cybertron Universe Hot Shot. As you can see on the left, we have the box, which he is already in his vehicle mode. This figure is for ages 8 and up and cost me $24.99. On this side of the box, we have all the various characters in Transformers, celebrating their 40th anniversary. And on the back of the box, we have Hotshot in his robot mode. It takes 17 steps to get him into the vehicle mode, which we'll talk in lengths about. And on the top, we'll talk about the Cyberplanet key there. On the bottom, it's Hasbro's stamp. We have the manufacturing, licensing, and all that good stuff. On this side of the box, we have Hotshot's face on the top right-hand corner, and then we have a far-away shot of Hotshot on the lower corner. On the top of the box is this Transformers Legacy United there. Excuse me, I had to go do something. And we have the barcodes there. So inside the box, you're going to get these instructions, right? Ages 8 and up. They're very simple. It's only 17 steps. Very easy. And the book does tell you exactly what to do. There's nothing to complain about. In the box, you're going to get 2 accessories. One being this. This is his grenade rifle. It has a transparent yellow or gold, depending on who you are, on the back end. And then we have like a gray towards the front. And you have this little nub right there for your special effects part. And you can put it in either hand. It does not make a difference. Now, if you have your special effects parts handy, you can take the small one. You can start off with that. And you can have this look. Excuse me. That look. If you want to go medium, you can have that look. And last, please stand for me. Why are you not standing? Thank you. You can put all 3 of these together, and you can plug this in. So, oops, that might be too heavy for him. Let me see, let's try that again. Yeah, I think 2 or 1 might be best, right? But you can do it. Now, another thing you can do with this gun, you can plug it on the back like that. Okay. Now, I'm going to do my best to compare this with the original version that came out many years ago. Now, first, let's keep in mind that this is the Legacy United version. And excuse me. This is the Legacy United version colors of the character. It is not the Cybertron version colors. It's not the Toy Accurate colors. So keep that in mind. So on this side, we have a small Autobot symbol. On the original, this will be much bigger than that. The face is way too dark. It needs to be lighter. I would say make it the same color as this gunmetal gray that's on his chest, on the side of his chest, if you will. The overall color, this cayenne blue, is not even the original color. It's a totally different, darker color than that. But mostly everything is in the same spot. These little red or burgundy colors are still in the same spot. Yeah, this side right here, this should have been painted silver, but that's just me. We have the back. These things right here, these little triangle things right here, that should have been painted the same color as these. You can call that gold or yellow. Same thing on this side. This should have been gray. And you have a close-up of his face. Right? Okay. Now, articulation. Articulation, let's get into that. Right, so there's two sections of the shoulder. You have the inner shoulder and you have the outer shoulder. So the inner shoulder, you can do that, right? And this outer shoulder, that's all you're going to get on the outer shoulder, right? You can bring it down like that, and that's as far as you're going to get. This is, right? You bring it outwards like that. Now, this is going to bump into this right here. So you're not going to get too much. You're going to get that much. And I'm going to show you from this angle how much you're going to be getting. And I'm going to swivel down the arm on how far that goes. That's as far as you're going to get before it knocks this piece out of the socket, I should say. And there's a bicep symbol there. The hands do turn, but you need something to turn it. So you can grab your gun. You can pop this in here. I don't think it's centered. Thank you. Right, so you can just use this as leverage. You can turn the hand like that. Pop that back. Legs can go all the way up. It's a high kick. Bring legs down. You can bring up the legs sideways like that. This is like the disengage. We'll talk about that in a moment. We will. You can bring the leg up like that. Right. There's a turn at the hip. You turn it at the hip. And there's a bicep swivel there. There is a rocker on both sides of the feet. I should say both legs, I should say. Let me correct that. You can go as far as this. Like that. I don't think you're going to be using that much. But that's how much range you have. You can do that on both sides. You bring this up on the leg like that. Not a problem. Now going backwards, you're going to have a problem with the window. I should say the windshield. I do not like this clasp. This clasp is horrible when it comes to locking. And you can move the leg about that much. That's it. That's all you're going to get. You want to bring it up the knee, you can do that. Matter of fact, I didn't even show that off. Bring up the leg, bring out the knee. Right? It's a tad more than 90, just a tad. Not even, it's nothing to write home about. All right, get that set. Now waist is going to be obstructed by the whole back panel. And this thing likes to pop off. All right, so you want to turn. And that's about it. I mean, I could turn this all the way around, but that's about it when it comes to that leg. And the same thing goes that. Now, I can get this to turn all the way around if I wanted to, but there's a limit to it. So you can do 360 degrees. Just be mindful that that windshield is back there, and you don't want to crack that. You really don't. Right. Another accessory before we get into the transformation is this planet force key. Now, this is the speed planet force key, and what's missing is silver going around the edges, and this lightning bolt kind of deal should have been also been painted silver. Um, a piece of cardboard, with the lightning on it could have worked, and just pop it back there. But that's just me. But it will plug into the backpack once we get into the alt mode, right? And so does the weapon. So speaking of the transformation, it's only 17 steps. And what I like to do is I like to start from the top and work my way down to the feet. So what I like to do is I turn the head around like that. Now this piece right here is a little loose, right? This is a lot loose, but you can make an emote, if you will, right? It's on a ball joint, mind you, but it's a tad loose for me, right? And you want to get this clasp, that's what I'm calling it, and you want to bring this up, and you're going to see these teeth right here, and they lock onto something that's down here. I really can't show you because I don't have the light for that. And you want to take the head, you just want to pop it in there like that, like so. You take the shoulders and you want to bring them in, and on this side you have two male tabs. Oh my god, two female slots there. And you pop this in together, right? Okay. Now you want to work on legs. We're going to start with the shins. You want to get in here. You want to open up this door. The best way to do it, bring up the leg, and you want to fold it down on this joint right here. So just bring it in. You bring it in, you want to collapse it. Right? Like that. And it's going to click into place like that. You want to take the door, close it. Bring this down. So you're done with that. Same thing, you want to open up the shins like that, bring up the leg, and you want to collapse it on this piece right here. Like that. Right, close the door, bring this down. Now again, you're going to have two male tabs there and two female slots there. I got it right that time. And you want to click this together. Right. Right. We want to take the backpack. You want to swivel this around. Right. This piece right here, you want to flip underneath. You want to bring this down, and you want to click it into place. Excuse me. Before we even do that, let me just mention something. This right here, this part right here, this should have been painted a gold or a yellow. It needs to match this. If you want to make a connection to the toy, but again, like I said, this is not the toy version, right? So before we connect this, we need to transform the feet. And what we do here is you want to bring them down like this, like that. Bring them down like that, right? Next, you want to take the feet, you want to flip them backwards. Flip that one backward. Now this one likes to pop off. Maybe it's just my figure. And you want to flip them right back the way you got them when you had them in the normal mode, right? So you take this piece, and it's going to clip into something. Where's it going to clip into? It's going to clip into the sides, right? One right here, one right there. And you just want to bring it back like that, and it's going to clip into the sides, right? Like that. You want to bring in the arms first, like that. You're going to have two tabs, and they need to be on the inside to tell you the truth, like that. Right? Do the same thing on the opposite side. Right? Make sure there's two tabs on the side, like that. Take your windshield, you bring this down. Okay. And there you have your Chrysler ME412, which was produced in 2004. It is a concept sports car, two-door coupe, mid-engine rear-wheel drive. It has a 6.0 liter Mercedes-Benz M120 V12 engine, a 7-speed Ricardo-built dual clutch automatic transmission, which puts out a horsepower of 850 pounds per inch, I think it is. It could do a 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds, a 0 to 100 in 6.2 seconds, a quarter of a mile, we're talking 10.6 seconds at 142 miles per hour. Now the top speed for this is 248, and this is probably like one of the best picks for a car to be in Transformers, right? You want speed, you got speed. Now, one thing you can do from here is you can take your grenade rifle and you can plug it up here, right? And again, you can plug whatever you want. Now, there's different ones out there now, and you can plug whatever you want there. Right, let me get a medium one. If that looks good, you can use that. I like to turn this upside down for some reason. And then you plug this in. Right? Now, you want to put all three on. That is up to you. Pop that on. Excuse me. There we go. And you can do that if you want to. Now you can swivel this around, which is cool. There's no elevation, but hey. Now for the planet force key, I should say the speed planet force key, you have to do something that's very similar to the real car. And this piece right here opens up. Right, this piece open up, and then pretty much this area right here will be the engine bay for this particular car. And maybe you can get a sticker to kind of like make it look like that. And you take your planet force key and you pop it into this part right here. Now on the original one, after you plug it in, it will release a spring-loaded gimmick, and these things will just pop out from the sides. And then you can close this up like that. And there you have your boost, super speed boost mode, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to bring it in a comparison real quick. Here he is with Armada Hotshot. Now, the only thing we're missing is his reformat version of Hotshot in Cybertron. He turns into the Cybertron Defense Hotshot, which is like an armored vehicle with like missiles on the top. So I hope we get that version as well. And we're still missing any characters from Energon, tell you honestly. Any characters from Energon will do at this point. Here it is from this side. Now, Hotshot from Armada is an Audi TT. It's not specific to which model it is, but it's one of them. And that's right from the back. This from the angle. And from that side. And back to front. Now, let's take this off and give it a close up. Please forgive my camera. Now, these hubcaps. They should have been painted this silver right here. It should have been silver here, here, here in the wheels, right? Same thing on the other side, right? We're gonna put these things away because we don't need them. And we can bring this up. We can take this force chip out, or you can leave it in just in case you don't want to lose it. It's totally up to you. Now, to get those things out, you don't have to actually lift this up. There's like these little things right here. So if you have something small, you can just use it there. But yeah, it's very nice. Now, since I flipped the head upside down, you won't be able to see his face. But it is, you know, you got visible head syndrome there with all these big windows there. At the front, another thing that's missing is the Autobot badge should be at the nose of the car. It's not on this one, but maybe you can get like a really small sticker, Autobot sticker, stick it over here or over there or whatever you feel like. Or maybe you want to stick it up there. If you want, you can do that. Yeah, you know, well, rolling is really good. No problems there. Compared to this guy, it just slides. He just slides around. So we're going to transform it back into the robot mode. This and that. This is going to go first. And what we're going to do is we're going to unlock this like that. And we want to actually... You want to then get the arms out like that. Get the arms out like that. Right? You want to unpeg the front. We're going to bring it up like this, and we're going to turn it around. All right? We want to separate the legs like that, and we want to focus on the shins. Like so. You want to bring the leg down. You want to disengage it from the bottom, bring it down like that. Get the shins. Get in here. You got to get in here. Get in here. Bring this leg up. Disengage it. Bring this out. Close. You want to bring the feet down. Right? You use the spoiler to do this, mind your way. By the way, bring the feet down. You want to bring the feet forward. Bring the feet forward. And you want to close this up like that. Now make sure that these feet are locked in, or it's not gonna like stand or anything like that. Okay, make sure this is out like that. Bring this door up. Like that, so this way you'll be ready to lock it into place. You separate from here. Bring this down. Bring that down. You get in here, you use your finger, get the head out, turn it around. And you want to bring this door down just a little bit. And you want to clip this into place. Like that. So it's in, and again, it may do itself somehow. Right. Now the windshield, you can move the windshield back just a little bit. I should say outwards. Take this gun, and you can pop it into his hands. You take this force chip, you can pop this in here if you want. So you won't lose it. And again, you can bring these out if you want to. This is an option. Right? So this is an option here. Bring this out. Couldn't get a hold of it, sorry. But you can get clouds back in. And you can have those sticking out the back. And again, this class is not working for me. It's just not working for me. Excuse the noise from outside. And then we have the Armada version. I'm just gonna fly through it. So first we gotta get this off. Bring this door open. Bring this door open. I'm gonna grab here. Grab here. Oops, I done ripped that off. Don't worry about it. It will pop back on. Right. Bring the leg down. Bring the leg down. You want to rotate out of the way. You want to take this piece. You want to flip that underneath there. You want to undo the bumper. Same thing on the opposite side. I'm not doing this in any particular order for this because I already did, we already done the video for this. Bring this back. You want to do these feet. We got the legs done. Right, we're going to turn this around. We're going to bring this back. Bring the chest out. Bring this up. We're not gonna leave his visor on. We're gonna leave the visor off. Right. So we're gonna turn this around. Right. Right. Ow, got a hand cramp. And we want to take the spoiler, bring these up. Is this already over? Okay, if you're going to take the spoiler, you want to bring this back. Like that. And like that. I want to straighten up the arms. I know that looks a little funny. Give me a second, I'll fix it. Even to me, it looks a little funny. There we go. There we go. Something's in the way. Let's see, hold on. There we go. That's what's missing. That was what's missing. This clamps over the shoulder piece. Get that visor before I lose it. Okay. All right. All right, and we're going to this gun in this hand. I wish there was this one peg instead of two, or something that you know, you could put on both. It makes one handle, something like that. Something like that. No. And there you have both of them. Let's bring down the brightness of the light. Right. So you have these two. You have it from this angle. You have it from the back. You have this side, and I think that's about it. Now there is the second version of this, where he has his minicon with him. If you want that version, I'm still holding out for the minicons to be sold separately if they could. Maybe they could do something like, you know, core class, you know, release all of the minicons in the core class type of deal. I'll be with that, because we already have Armada Megatron, and he's supposed to have two, and he has none at the moment. And that goes for the toy accurate version as well. He doesn't have any either. So there you have it. Let's bring in the box. Where's the box? Bring in the box. Yeah, because when you have this gun on the when you have a gun like this and it's on the outside, it just looks weird. But yeah, there you go. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please do so. I will greatly appreciate it. I'm going to put recording on hold due to Comic-Con that's coming up in October. But after that, we're going to go right back into the swing of things. So I want to thank everybody for watching this video, and hope to see you in the next one. See you later.